Hello, 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 folks. Welcome to my Wisdom Wednesday show. Um, really got an exciting show for you today. A lot of things going on right now. A lot of things going on, and this morning we tapped in with the Spirit of God this morning in a way that I've not done in a long time. So I'm really excited about today's show. I want to start moving in some new directions with the show. We were talking a lot about Wisdom Wednesday, about personal growth, about sustaining growth. We've been talking a little about that. We've been talking about personal things, about how to get yourself right personally in your personal relationships. I've shared a lot about my own personal relationships. And again, my show, I know it kind of gets crazy sometimes. But my show is just an authentic show where I be my authentic self. And I'm sharing with you guys things that are going on with me. I try to be as shallow as I can with them without being too detailed or telling people's names. But, my life has always been somewhat of an open book. And even so now more, as I've gotten on this show and the Wisdom Wednesday show, which really have made me dig deeper inside. And so today, I want to keep in the same vein is talking about kind of what's going on with me. And what I want to share with you guys right now is I kind of feel like I'm going through a spiritual transformation right now. It feels like I can almost feel things that are happening. It's almost like it's a special thing. Let's see, picture. Let me see, make sure I ain't messing up because my staff, they will text me and tell me we don't have the right thing on or something. So hold on. Oh, these are just new buyers that are calling. But anyway, you guys, I am so excited about 2021. In spite of us losing people by the hundreds every day, I really want to first of all remind you guys to stay safe. I've been in the house really for about 3 days, with the exception of going out for my daily walks. But I wanted to kind of get into the word today. What I was just sharing with you guys is I'm kind of where I'm at. This show, Wisdom Wednesday, is just a spiritual show about what's going on with me at the particular time. Sometimes you guys have caught me on the show when I'm going through some personal issues, and I share that with you or how I'm dealing with it. And sometimes it really gets touchy with folks because, if you put two and two together, you'll know who I'm talking about or what I'm talking about. But I make it a point not to call any names. But I want this show to be authentic. I want you guys to feel the truth of it. I want you to know that this is not just a show. This is a show about getting our minds right, getting my mind right, and really tapping into the Spirit of God. And that's really the truth of the matter. This is really a spiritual show. I don't really know what I'm going to talk about when I come on. Normally what I do is I go and I pray, or I start praying early in the morning. In fact, this morning we started morning prayer at Session Real Estate because I truly, truly believe in prayer. I believe prayer changes everything. And we made a one of our core values of Session Real Estate is that we will always keep God first in everything that we do. And that's from top to bottom, from every person, from me all the way down. We're expecting that. We will be turning to the Spirit of God, and my company will be led by the Spirit. It's already been doing, and I believe God has just really, really been working on me for a long time to get me here. But I want to go ahead and get into the word real quick. I got a word I want to read for you, and this is transformation. It really helped. It blesses me every morning. Sometimes I don't get to read this word until later in the day, but every day I go to this word because I know that the word of God will lead you and it will guide you in the way that you need to go. So here we go. January 7th, 2021. Situations are likely to arise that you have no idea how to deal with. But remember that you can ask for wisdom and I will give it. Refuse to get overwhelmed or allow confusion to enter your thinking. Stay calm and trust that I am with you to lead you out of the valley of shadows. Do your best to station yourself in the light of my truth. 1 Corinthians 14:33, for God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints. Whew. That has a lot of fat in it, y'all. That's just got a lot of fat in there because I know that's me, y'all. He's just telling us to stay in the light right now. Be more obedient. Work on being more obedient to God. What I'm getting in my spirit is that we not know when he's going to come. He's going to come like a thief in the night. And if you're not ready, you ain't going to make the trip. That's what I'm getting out of this. But if you also looking to climb, if you're in the valley and you looking to be on, get on top of the mountain, and you find yourself in a valley right now, know that God is with you in the valley. How do I know? I've been in the valley for a long time, you guys. I'm just going to tell you, I was on top of a hill. I told this story many times. God brought me to the top of one hill at one point. And when I got to the top of the hill, I ain't gonna lie, I started taking credit for it. I started doing the fool, started doing all the things that I knew God had already told me not to do. You guys know what those things are. And I started just doing them open and didn't have no nothing when I was in that valley. But then while I was on top of the hill, God kicked me. He put me down. He pushed me down. And then I came off the top of the hill and I went down. And what is between two mountains? Can somebody tell me what's between two mountains? Between every two mountains, there's something that God is talking about. He says the valley. He's going to put you in the valley. So when you're in the valley, you're between two hills. One hill is usually going to be bigger than the other. Which one do you want to climb? See, I've been on this hill right here before. I've been on that hill and I ended up getting kicked down into the hill. Now I'm looking at this hill and I'm climbing, y'all. I'm coming. And how do you get there? By being obedient, by cutting the fat out your game. Having my staff, they always hear me talking about cut the fat out your game. What I mean by that is if it ain't making no sense, if it don't make dollars and it don't make sense, it don't make nothing. If it ain't in tune with what God has been telling us to do, we need to get on our P's and Q's right now. Because look, my pastor's been teaching about Sodom and Gomorrah and about how Lot got out of Sodom and how his wife turned around and looked, and he said the plague hit the city. And when the plague hit the city, nothing grows there even to this day. Okay, what are we in right now? There's nothing new underneath the sun. This plague is a sign for us to get right. Get yourself right, because you never know when your number gonna get called. It's like you could walk in the store tomorrow and walk past the counter and touch the thing, and your day come. Okay, it ain't you and not none of us are surviving the pandemic. It is God who is keeping us safe and keeping us here. And those that He chooses to take on, He gonna take on. I'm prayerful that you not one of those that's ready to go. I'm prayerful that I'm not one of them people that are ready to go yet. I got work to do. I got work to yet do here. And the wisdom of God tells me, let me, I done done all the fool. Haven't you? I mean, I got more days behind me than I got in front of me. And if I only got a couple days in front of me, why am I still doing the fool like I did when I was 20, 30, 40? Some of us is old and mature Christians, and we still act like we on milk. Okay, and I'm going to tell you, I'm one of them. I didn't have time where I had to come on, let's keep it real, take out the titty. And because I wanted the milk, I was still on milk. But when we going to get on some meat and start eating meat potatoes like we grown around this point? I don't know where this stuff be coming from, but this is my Wisdom Wednesday today. Why am I talking about this? Because that's what God is dealing with me on. He's telling me, Kenny, get right. It ain't about the money. It ain't about the honey. It ain't about none of that. It's about you better make sure if I decide to come and knock on your door today that you going with me. Okay, are you going with me? Or I'm gonna leave you here. I'm sending you on. Do I know you? I want him to open the door and say, hey, I know you. Okay, I know I've been watching you. I know who you are. Okay, who is that? Okay, I don't want you. You want to be who is that? I don't want to be who is that. I'll come in and be talking to Simone and say, I know Simone. I see you, Simone. But who are you? Oh, Lord, no. Captain, you've done all and you get to the end of your day and then you don't get to make that trip. That's a sad day. It's a sad day. We've been warned. And that's what I want to talk about today a little bit. Situations are likely to arise that you have no idea how to deal with. But remember that you can ask for wisdom and I will give it. Refuse to get overwhelmed or allow confusion to enter your thinking. Stay calm and trust that I am with you to lead you out of the valley of shadows. Do your best to station yourself in the light. Do your best to station yourself in the light of my truth. Do your best to station yourself in the light of my truth. 1 Corinthians 14:33. For God is not the author of confusion. If there's confusion, it ain't got nothing to do with God. If there's confusion, but peace, God is of peace. He gives us peace in the middle of all of the crap that's going on. What I know right today, I was thinking, I ain't even tripping. Why I ain't tripping? Because God is giving me peace right now. God is giving me a peace. He's giving me a vision. And I'm building my company. Oh, Lord, I can feel it. Do you feel it? I hope you can feel that. That's the Holy Ghost. He's here. He's here right now, y'all. If you don't understand what it is, he's here. He said, well, 2 or 3 of us are gathered together in his name. He said he would be in the midst. He's here. Okay, and he's telling us to get yourself together. Not what I say, not what your mama said, not what your daddy said. You need to go straight to God and ask God to fix you. Fix anything in you that's not like him. Why? Because if you could fix it on your own, you would not need God. Ooh, that's good. If I knew how to fix my problems, I would not need no God. And God don't fix problems the way you do anyway. God will make you go down third base first. He may tell you, don't go to first today. I want you to go to third base, second base, and then first. And if he tell you to go to third base, you better take off running. Quit playing. Cut the fat out your game. That's my wisdom, y'all. Cut the fat out your game, and have some faith. Stand on faith. A lot of us, we ain't standing on no faith. I'm me. I ain't been standing on no faith, tripping on all this crap that's going on. I've been tossed to and fro, tripping. Y'all done seen some of my wisdom Wednesday. I don't apologize for nary one of them because that's where I was on that day. You feel me? I was there on that day. This is where I am on today. This is where I am today. And right now, I ain't got no problems in this minute. Right now, I ain't got not one problem. All my problems, they gone because they back there. Why am I going to be tripping on my problems? And see, that's what I was doing before I read this book. And I want to share it with y'all because that's what got me on fire. I read this book on New Year's Eve. It's called, I might even post it for y'all if y'all fool around. I'm gonna tell you because you need to go get this book, and it's talking about practicing the power of now. Practicing the power of now. It's a free audio book. I would go get that book, and it put me in a right now space. It's like, nigga, what you tripping on? You lost this. Come on, you know the deal. I done lost a multi-million-dollar company, and I done been from the top of the mountain on a multi-million-dollar company to find myself in the valley with $2.50, and I had to borrow the $2, so I really only had 50 cents. And when I thought about it, one of the quarters had a hole in it. I couldn't even go spend it. Come on, y'all. I've been to the top of the mountain, and I know what I did when I trusted God all the way to the top until I got there, and then I started tripping. Quit tripping. That's what God is telling me. Quit tripping. I got this. You need to quit tripping. Even on my relationships, quit tripping. He said, I'm working it out. You don't even know what I'm doing. You sitting there trying to circumvent my will. Quit trying to, oh, Lord, where that, I don't even know nothing about no circumvent no will. I did, but I didn't did it. I didn't circumvented God's will. And I have to pay for it every time I do. It costs you every time you circumvent God's will. It costs you time, it costs you effort, and then you got to start all over. After you do what you think is right and it ain't God's will, at some point you get to do me a do-over. And that's in relationship, that's in business, that's in partnerships, that's in everything. That's why he say, seek me first. The word seek me. That's why I say lean not to thy own understanding, because once you do it on your understanding, you're going to get a do-over. How many do-overs do it take for us to get our heads straight? Cut the fat out the game. That's what I've got to do. I'm just talking about me, y'all. I can't make you cut the fat out your game. But you know what? I'm getting my sexy back. I done lost 25 pounds, and I'm doing that because I want to look good. I want to feel good. I want my pockets to be bulging, and I want to be able to give, not because I'm trying to. I want nothing. I don't need nothing else, y'all. I done had everything I really want. You want to know the truth about it? I had cars and houses and all of the stuff that don't faze me one bit no more. You can diggle all that in front of me. I don't even care about that. Okay, what I do is I care about getting on the other side, because some of us gonna make that trip. Before I even hang up, I hope nobody on here make that trip. But there's somebody gonna make that. Somebody making that trip right now. Okay, somebody making that trip, and guess what? Somebody ain't ready. Come now, Lord. Come right now, because I know if he come right now, I am good. Are you good right now? Practice the power of right now. Are you good right now? Or are you still tripping and dipping? And I'm going to tell you, I didn't quit. Thank you, Simone. I appreciate you being here, sister. You need to be on the prayer call in the morning at 8 o'clock. We praying every morning, because this company, that's what we do. Okay? And anybody else that want to get out, do not come. Oh, my camera done messed up. Something going on with my camera, y'all, but forget, the devil's a lie. All right? I slapped this camera. You hear what I'm saying? Simone, I need you on the prayer call in the morning at 8 o'clock from 8 to 8:15. I need you there, sister, on Monday through Friday. You stop through. If you don't have to be there every day, but look, for me in my house, I'm going to be on the 8 o'clock prayer call every morning. Because see this company right here? We ain't messing up this time. I swear I'm not. We going to the top of the mountain. And everybody who's riding, let's go. And I don't need no heavy weight. If you ain't there, I told somebody the other day, if you ain't got a relationship with God, holler at your boy. If you working with me and you work for my company and you don't have a relationship with God, we need to sit down and have a talk. Or I don't know, maybe you need to pack your stuff and get up out here, because that ain't what we here for. We here to do a job, and it ain't all about selling it. What am I going on with these cameras today? I'm so sorry, y'all, man. I hope ain't nothing wrong with my camera. I'm going to back up off of it a little bit. Let's see. See, I got lights and everything. God has blessed me with lights, so I can put some light on the situation. There you go. But anyway, y'all, that's my Wisdom Wednesday today. I don't know where this stuff come from. I don't know. God is just blessing right now. Can I just be real with y'all? I need y'all to watch it, okay? It ain't me, y'all. I'm just going to tell you straight up, it's not me. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know how to do what I'm doing. But God, that's all I can tell you. But God, I've paid my dues to be right here. Okay, some of y'all ain't gonna get here because you can't stand the heat. Okay, the heat, he'll turn the heat up on you, and he'll burn everything up out of you. And that's what I'm gonna tell you right now. God done burned up a whole lot of stuff in me. And I don't even know why I don't like it no more. I see you too, Simone. Thank you, sis. I will just keep on praying. Because you know what? Prayer changes everything. Session Real Estate is a praying company. Okay, and if you don't like it, move on. Can I just say it like that? My whole staff, everybody around me is saved. Everybody do the right thing. We err on the right of the right thing. We don't do no lying, cheating, no stealing. And you cannot be around me and get away with that. Period. I'm not going to sit, and if I don't say nothing about it, I'm condoning it. So don't even lie, cheat, nor steal in front of me, because if I see it, I'm subject to it if I don't call you on it. Ooh, where that come from, y'all? God is so good. I don't know where he gave. I've told you I don't be knowing what I be saying. I got to go back and watch this myself when it's over, so I can get my own instruction. Can I just be real with y'all? God is doing something right now. Y'all here, I see you, and I thank God for you. Situations are likely to arise that you have no idea how to deal with. But remember that you can ask for wisdom and I will give it. Refuse to get overwhelmed or allow confusion to enter your thinking. Stay calm and trust that I am with you to lead you out of this valley of shadows. Let's read that one more time. Stay calm and trust that I am with you to lead you out of this valley of shadows. Do your best to station yourself in the light. Do your best to station yourself in the light of my truth. 1 Corinthians 14:33, for God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. To all the churches and of the saints. God is good, y'all. He ain't finished blessing. He ain't finished with you. You got time. We got time. I got time to get it right. And sometimes that's just doing right by people. That's just by being authentic with people. That's by being open and just doing the right thing. Even when the wrong thing presents itself to you, you choose right over wrong. Okay, that's my story. That's my company. We always choose right over wrong in any deal that I do. Hold on, my son coming. Let me let him in the door. Hold on, man. Hold on. Calm down. I'm sorry, y'all. You know this is a house. We working from the crib, and my son walking up in here, and I'm just sharing. And I'm just so grateful what God is doing for me. I am so expecting for something great to happen here any day, any moment, any second. I'm sitting here on pins and needles, waiting to see what God getting ready to do. I swear, I'm in a place where I just don't want to mess it up. I done been so close before and got right there at the table and then slid all the way back down the mountain. It's like, oh Lord, I've been climbing this mountain for the last 4 years, Lord, and I can see the promised land. I'm at the halfway point and I'm looking up and I can see I'm almost there. And then you know what has happened? Then I go do something stupid and slide all the way back down. I'm like, oh my God, here we go again. You mean to tell me I gotta climb this thing again? That's them do-overs, because we stupid. We were born in sin and shaped in iniquity. Ain't that how that go? We were born in sin and shaped in iniquity. What we gonna do? We gonna get up here and act a fool, because that's what Satan wants you to do. Act a fool. But guess what? You don't lose nothing when you slide back down. In fact, because you already got the knowledge to get where you was. So guess what? Can't nobody stop you from getting back where you was. It's going from that point up. And it ain't easy, because if it was easy, everybody could do it. He said that it's gonna be like a camel going through the eye of a needle. Some of us ain't gonna make it, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit around and not try to get up in there. I want to go through the eye of that needle, and I don't want to have no problems with nobody, with nothing, at no time. You hear me? Because I ain't got no more do-overs. I'm 58 years old. I got 20 more, and I want them to be the best 20. Okay, and how is that? Because I ain't got all them issues I had in my 20s, my 30s, and my 40s, and my early 50s. I was a damn fool in my early 50s. Just ask some people who know me that when I turned 50 around there, I was trapping. But praise be to God. You what is that thing that says, sweet water, good, and can't flow out of the same fountain? You can't be over here praising God and having good things come out the fountain, and then you turn around. And I'm working on that, because I'm going to quit cussing people out. That's my thing. I will cuss a nigga out in a minute. Can I just be honest with you? And they be like, man, that ain't godly. And I'll be looking at them, you know what? That show ain't godly right there. I just done cussed you out good. But the brother's working on it, okay? I'm going to work on it. That's one of mine right there. It's cussing folk out. I'll go 5175 on somebody real quick, because I'm still from around the corner. I just look like this. I tell you all the time, I just look like I'm a businessman from around the corner. I'm your brother on the next street who slang houses. Okay, that's what I do. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for coming through today. I told you it was going to be fire today. It was going to be fire. If you didn't see the beginning of this, go back and check it out. Share it with somebody. Let's get it going. This show has really been popular. We've been getting up in the 200 to 300 views every week. We started off with 2 or 3 views. When I first started doing it, I just started doing it because a friend of mine told me, he said, Kenny, you've been doing these shows for a long time. Why don't you just create something called Wisdom Wednesday and then just go give people your wisdom? Man, I ain't got nothing to give nobody on no Wisdom Wednesday. He said, man, just turn on the camera and do what you do. And I'm like, for real? So I did that back. If you guys go back and look at some of my wisdoms in 2015, when I was sitting on the couch in a basement apartment, living with some. Don't let me go. I'm not going to go there, because I got this feeling that some of my people that love me and I love, they get mad when I use them as examples, or I put some kind of example that you can draw 2 and 2, that I was with them at that time. So I'm trying to be right, because some people are real private about the business. I don't give a rat's booty what y'all think about me. It's my relationship with God that's more important. And if people say, when you talk too much, you give away all your info. Well, it's working at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling pretty good about myself right now. I know when I used to hold all of it in and try to hide everything from everybody, I know I was out there smoking dope. I was out there running women. I was out there drinking like a cat. Come on. And I was hiding it all. Now I don't do none of that, and I ain't hiding nothing, because I ain't got nothing to hide. When I was out there smoking dope, I was the best hider you can possibly find. Y'all, ain't nobody. That's why you said, for real, Kenny? No, because I was hiding. I used to hide and get high. Call it like it is. And praise be to God, I ain't no more. Praise be to God. I could come in here and sit you, look you right in the face and say, I might tell all my business, but I ain't no crackhead no more. And I know y'all don't like the word crackhead, but it's a real word. And there are a lot of crackheads in a whole lot of economic, social backgrounds. It ain't just people that's poor. Most of the people that get poor, they started off with something and then they start smoking crack and they lose it all. Now they living underneath the freeway. But then there's people like me that God say, not this one. Not this one. And I was there when crack started in 1979. Richard Pryor was getting all burned up and stuff. We were smoking crack with ether back then. How many years is that? 79? And I didn't live to see to tell about it. That's the grace of God. Nothing but the grace of God. So I expect nothing but him to continue to bless me abundantly, whether I'm in the city or whether I'm in the field, whether I go to Stockton or Sacramento, I sit up here in Oakland, I'm going to be blessed here and I will be blessed there. Why? Because he said so. Thank you guys for coming through. My wisdom wins. I got to go check this out myself because I know I was fired today. Anyway, thank you, Simone, for coming through. Thank you for Mayor JP. Love you, boy. Love that, man. Y'all all through here. I know it's a bunch of people here, but y'all never say nothing. A lot of times I don't even know you're present. If you can just like the page or something. I see we got a bunch of likes up there. We got people, wow, that's great. Oh, well, most of the people on my personal page, 7 people on my personal page. We have 1 person, 2 people on YouTube and 1 person on Twitch right now. But anyway, y'all, I need y'all to love, man. I need y'all love. I need y'all support for the show. I need to know that y'all like what we're talking about. I need to know that we're on the right page, that we're on the right path, we're doing what we need to do. Just check in with your boy. Okay, how you check in? You put something down here in the comments, or even if you don't like the right, you want just click one of them boxes up there. I can see Amir didn't click one, Simone didn't click the love button, Bella didn't click. I got over here Raynette Lewis, thank you. I got Ricochet Rabbit, my club brother from the East Bay Dragons is in the house or was here. We got Jay Pete was in the house with me. Praise be to God. We got Mean Green. I don't know who Mean Green is, but thank you, Mean Green, for coming through and hollering at your boy. Just y'all clicking on the thing, let me know that y'all was here. Y'all enjoyed the show. Because sometimes it ain't easy to do this. Can I just keep it 100? It ain't easy to do these shows, especially when you wake up in the morning, you on the wrong side of the bed, and you get up, it's like, man, what am I talking to these people about? God, I ain't got nothing for them today. And that's why I was telling y'all, God, I ain't got nothing for nobody today. I gotta fix this. I got all this stuff to fix around here. And he said, well, what? He said, you don't have to have nothing. He said, I got it for you. He said, situations are likely to arise and you have no idea how to deal with it. Hey, that happens all day, every day. Is it happening in your life? Situations are likely to arise that you have no idea how to deal with. So what you do? He said, remember that you can ask for wisdom. And he said he would give it to you. He said, refuse to get overwhelmed. Man, are you overwhelmed with this? Are you so tired of just being in the house, overwhelmed with these, doing the same thing over and over and over because you can't got nowhere to go? And allow confusion to enter your thing. Don't get confused. Be not dismayed. Do not be bamboozled nor led astray. God is still on the throne, and the plague and the pandemic will not come nigh thy house. Stay calm and trust that I am with you to lead you. And then quit trapping. That's what he's saying. Quit trapping, because he's with you. He here right. Ooh, Lord, he here right now. He with you to lead you out of this valley. You ain't gonna get stuck in the valley. Sometime when we in the valley, when I was in the valley, it seemed like I wasn't never gonna see the sunshine. Because you know, when you're in the valley, the sun don't hit the valley, it'll hit the hill before it hit the valley. And you down there, dang, if I could just get in the sun a little bit, I'd be all right if I in the sun, and you gotta wait till noon, and then the sun come and it's only there for an hour or two, then it get on the other side, so now you're cold again. Because that's the way the sun moves in the valley. Ooh, that's good. That's good right there, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all, because I'm gonna say way too much, and I'm talking too much, and I'm moving too fast with God. I'm just being a steward over what God told me to do, and just keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I never knew how this was going to come out, but it is what it is. Praise be to God, you guys. Thank y'all for coming through. Pray for our company, Session Real Estate, in the morning or tonight. Just say, Lord, please bless Session Real Estate. Please bless Brother Kenny Session. Please bless his vision. Please bless his heart. Please bless his relationships. Okay, just bless him. I need all the prayers I can get, y'all. If y'all could just bomb, I know Simone can get one through. I know it's some other people that have been in the room. Bella, you can get one through. So all y'all that know you can get a prayer through, could you just bombard heaven on my behalf just one time? I dare you. I'll do the same for you. Lord, bless Simone, her work, her school, her life, her relationships, her kids. Just put your arm around them and don't let no harm, hurt, nor danger come nigh her. Anoint her head with oil. Let it just run down until it just touches her whole body, Lord, and just consume her with your love, because you're the only one that can do it. I can't do it for her. Your man can't do it for her. Her mama can't do it for her, but you can, God. So just bless Simone. Bless JP in this new house. He just got that house, Lord. His family is coming over here. The man has done the right thing. He went and got and found him a bride, got married, and now his baby and everybody about to come over here just to protect them on them planes on the way over here. Protect them on the way to the plane. Protect them when they get off the plane, and just bind them together in love and unity, Lord, because you're the only one that can do it. He's the only one that can do that. Okay, and I see you, Simone Amir. Oh, I'm gonna pray for this brother, Lord. We trying to close his deal right now. He trying to close on his house right now, and we got all these obstacles that are coming about, Lord. But we know that you can fix it, Lord. You sent me to be a blessing to that family, and we just gonna let you do what you do. I don't have no power to do nothing, but I thank you that you put it in my mind to know how to help people in his situation, Lord, and just bless him and bless man, I can't think of the name, but you know who I'm talking about. Bless his brother, his sister, his nephew, his niece, everybody in that family that's a part of keeping that family house in their family. That's what we do. We help families stay in houses. And that's what we're doing for Amir. We're helping a house that his parents, his mama paid for all her life. And he lived in that house his whole life. And his brother, he said, Kenny, I don't want to move out this house. Can you help me keep this house? And I said, you damn right. And that's what we're doing. And we, a week, 2 weeks from making it happen, where the house will be in his name. And praise be to God that he used us to do that, man. I feel honored for the opportunity, you guys. I feel honored when y'all refer me to somebody or my staff. I feel so honored when you guys do that. And I'm honored to be able to be of assistance to your family, be a help to you. That is what I came here to be, a steward over what the gift that God has given me. And listen, I'm truly in my gift right now, y'all. So y'all be safe out there. We right at that 30-minute mark. My staff, they keep telling me cut them short, but then God take over. You can't just stop God when he's working. Y'all, I'm just joking. I can turn this camera on and keep it on as long as I choose to to film anything I want to film, because I didn't pay the cost to be the boss. And I work for the big boss. I'm not the big boss, but I'm a boss, but I work with the big boss. All right, y'all take care. Love you all. Share this, please. Just share it. Somebody gonna need it today. Somebody need to get ready. Peace.